I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today I'm going to be trying a Dollar Tree medication. Oh my goodness, what a lovely day to review another medication. Down here on the bottom shelf, I found one that you guys have been asking about for a while. This is another allergy medication, but this one is loratadine, so I'm interested to take a look at this. This has been a very requested video. A lot of my viewers, and myself included, suffer from allergies. So let's take a look at this. This is the biggest box I have seen in Dollar Tree yet. This is all-day allergy relief. Loratadine, 10 milligram, non-drowsy, indoor and outdoor allergies, as if your body can tell the difference. 24-hour relief of sneezing, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, itchy throat or nose, gluten-free. Okay, when taken as directed. All right, 30 tablets for $1.25. We got a nice NDC up here proudly being displayed for my boys in Reading case. I believe they were Cypress, or are they Linwood, California? Let's see here. I like these guys. Bayer Health. Wait, distributor. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not manufactured by them. Okay, so what's it say here? Oh no, this is Westbury, New York. I was wrong. Okay, well, whatever. I like this company. I forgot where they were from though. This is still good within the expiration date. The question I often get is, what's the difference between loratadine, which is Claritin, generic Claritin, and cetirizine, which is generic Zyrtec? And the answer is not much. I mean, they're different chemicals. If you look at the chemical structure, they're very, very similar. I mean, we're talking just minutia detail. And as far as the effect it has on the body, it's almost identical. And in fact, I could probably say it really is. The side effects are the same. The length of time it lasts is the same. Whatever difference there's going to be is just going to be specific to you. So it really doesn't matter which one you try first. Your body may respond to one better than the other. It may respond to both. It may respond to neither. I don't know. You really don't know until you try. All I can say is, relatively speaking, these second generation antihistamines, which is what loratadine is, and cetirizine are very, very well tolerated. So you can see it says antihistamine here. So I can't really say one's better than the other. You just pick whichever one is cheaper, really, and try that one first. Interesting. Why did they do this weird, like, this is a huge package. I wonder why they did that. So let's open this up here. Got the NDC on the bottle and everything. Gosh, I love this company. So professional. I want to know which one you guys use. Oh wow, look how small these are. Oh wow, they're nice little pills. What's it say there? 429. Ah! Alright, we'll get a new one. These are really cheap, so I don't even care that I lost that one. So I do have some allergies today. Every once in a while I do kind of get like puffy eyes and maybe a little bit of a runny nose, and it just helps sometimes to take an antihistamine to get rid of some of those symptoms. So let's try this out. Very easy to go down. I've tried cetirizine and loratadine, and I can't notice a difference myself. I mean, it's been about an hour and a half or so, and I definitely feel my symptoms being reduced. You know, I'm not feeling it quite as stuffed up, or my nose isn't quite as runny, rather, and you know, it's just breathing a lot nicer, and my eyes don't feel quite as inflamed. These second generation antihistamines, loratadine, cetirizine, desloratadine, levocetirizine, they're also similar. They all sound the same. The structures are the same almost. It's really difficult for me to pick one better than the other. But that one there, for 30 tablets, $1.25, and it very clearly works. I mean, I think that's a great deal. I'm definitely giving that a thumbs up. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today I'm going to be trying a weird gas station medication. Every once in a while I see something very odd in a gas station, and today I'm going to try one. Let's get this home and see if it helps me focus. What the heck have I gotten myself into? My goodness. Adol XR, 750 milligram. Very interesting marketing ploy here. So for anyone who's in the pharmaceutical industry, or perhaps folks who struggle with ADHD, this very clearly is making it look like it says Adderall. What the heck is going on here? What is this? So this is Add Focus to Your Day Adol dietary supplement. Comes with 2 capsules, and I think it was around $20, and I got several actually. Hold on. So they sent me 3, and then they also sent me this, which I'll review later, but it has the same ingredients. Now, I forget which gas station I saw this at a very long time ago, but I didn't get it at Sheetz today. I had to order this online. I don't remember where I saw it, but I definitely saw it in a gas station the first time. Now, this is where things get very interesting. What the heck is actually even in this? Serving is 1 capsule, by the way, so we need to know that. Proprietary blend. This is a huge red flag to me. When I see proprietary blend, I automatically think this is a scam. These companies think that they're slick by calling something proprietary just to make it sound special. It says 750 milligram. Don't know what that means. But here, down below, they tell you what's in the proprietary blend. Gamma aminobutyric acid, which is also known as GABA. Strange that that's in here, because GABA is typically associated with slowing down the brain and like relaxing, you know. That's something that I would take if I wanted to sleep. 1-amino-2-phenylethane. Now, these numbers, this kind of just refers to the structure. I'm not really sure what that is, but this second one here, 2-amino-6-methylheptane, similar compound, this is called octadrene. I did not know that. I had to look it up, but apparently it's a neurotransmitter reuptake inhibitor, which is very common. We see this a lot of times if anyone taking antidepressants. It's likely a sertraline, SSRI, and those kind of block the reuptake of serotonin, and it causes the brain to sort of be flooded with excess serotonin. So this is kind of a similar concept. Now, again, the sources I was looking at for this were not really that great. There's not a whole lot of information about this, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. But it apparently does that with things like dopamine and norepi. So it kind of causes your brain to allow excess neurotransmitters to float around. And I'm assuming this 1-amino-2-phenylethane thing does the same or similar thing, but that's just my professional assumption, I guess. Got the warning on here. Do not take if you're under 18. Dietary supplement. Oh, this is actually good. I like this company. So you are do not take with an MAO inhibitor. Okay, that's actually very good. I'm glad they put that on there. That was a medication interaction with this octadrene thing, because those kind of affect how the brain uses these neurotransmitters. Let's open this up and see if they work. Okay, so this is some of the worst packaging I've ever seen. So you can see the capsule here. It's 750 milligram Adol XR. I don't like how it says 750 milligram, because there's 3 different things in that blend. So 750 milligram of which? Or like what ratio? Like, I don't know. So that's another thing. I don't know how much of this is octadrene. I don't know how much of this is GABA. I don't know, but I'm going to try it. The package instructed me to take 1 capsule, so that's what I'm going to do. My goodness, those were pretty big. You know, after taking that, questioning whether I should or not. One of the emails claims that this is AI powered. Figure that one out. I just cleaned my entire apartment. No, I'm just kidding. It's been about an hour. I don't really feel any different. Like maybe a little bit more energy. I can't really even say that's true. This is absolutely working, and I was not expecting this, and now I don't know what to do. Teeth feel really sensitive, and perhaps my heart rate is up a little bit, and I'm not hungry at all. This is so weird. I wasn't expecting this to actually work. Hello. I don't know what you need from
Passport.
my first time.
Where do you live?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Where are you going?
Niagara.
How long are you staying in Canada for?
4 hours max.
That's it?
Yeah.
You can do it 4 hours.
I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states. I'm coming up to Canada to look at some of your guys' medications.
Anything coming in at all?
No.
No medications coming in?
None.
Firearms or weapons?
No.
None? You're all set.
Thank you.
Take care.
You as well. I am in love with Canada. That guy was so nice and he was like so excited about me. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the best trip. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today we're gonna be looking at a Canadian Dollar Tree. I guess it's the Canadian equivalent, rather. I don't even know, like, is everything here $1, or is this like one of those, it used to be a dollar store, but now everything's like $4 and $5. I guess we'll find out. Hey, you can buy fishing lures here, that's pretty cool. The only thing I care about is the medications. That's what I'm on a hunt for right now. I'm really excited. I just found my brother. There he is. I'm so excited. I just found it. I'm waiting for someone to move though, so that I can have it to myself. Cold room. Okay. After being mystified by the French packaging, I was able to turn it over and look that it actually had one medication that I thought we didn't have in the United States, but it turns out we actually do. It's just not very common, and it's called chlorpheniramine, which is an antihistamine similar to like diphenhydramine. So that's for the blue tablets in here. Apparently there's a daytime and a nighttime version. So that's really interesting. Chlorpheniramine. I'm pretty sure you need a prescription in the US for that. So this has Tylenol, acetaminophen, which is good for fever and pain and whatever. Dextromethorphan, which is good for cough. Phenylephrine, which is good for nothing. Just kidding. It's supposed to be a nasal decongestant, but it doesn't work. And then chlorpheniramine is an antihistamine, such as like Benadryl or whatever. So they really put everything they could into this one. It's almost like they just reached into a basket and grabbed a handful and shoved it into one pill. I'm not a fan of combination products like this. I think you should just take one medicine for your symptom. It's very odd that you would have all of these symptoms, everything I just mentioned there. What else do we got here? Muscle Corpse. Gosh. This is just our Tylenol arthritis, or sometimes it says 8-hour extended release. This is acetaminophen extended release, and this is 650 milligrams. So we have this in the United States all over the place. I was trying to see if their maximum dose was any different from ours, and look, it has this little, I don't even know what you call that, little foldable package there. This is just acetaminophen 500, nothing special about this at all. I mean, it's just a different package. Reactin, okay, this is interesting. So this is just like Zyrtec. This is our Zyrtec. I guess they call it Reactin here. It's cetirizine 10 milligram, and it's an antihistamine. It's for allergies, you know. It helps with any sort of symptoms like that. And what's this one here? Loratadine. Okay, so these are very similar. I mean, they work in the same way. It's the same generation of antihistamine. I mean, this is just a different package. How many you get here? 10? Yeah, that's about what you would get at the Dollar Tree, I think, in the U.S. Actually, I think we get a lot more, actually. Yeah, I think we get like 30 tablets for $1.25, and that's like, I don't know, a couple Canadian dollars. If you want to know the difference between loratadine and cetirizine, no you don't. Consider them the same thing. It really doesn't matter. I just tell people pick whichever one's cheapest and try that one first. And down here is the last one. Wow, diarrhea relief, loperamide, 2 milligram. By the way, these are generic. I noticed there's a couple generics there. That's cool. You only get 6 caplets. I think this is over $2. I'm interested to see what the directions are for this one. Oh, it's the same thing. 2 tablets with first loose stool. Yeah, it's the same thing in the US. And it is. It's the same direction, same maximum dose and everything. I'm going to get this one, though, because it has something that we can't get in the US. I am the happiest little licensed pharmacist in 3 states. I got something that we don't have in the US. I'm so excited to come home, and I'll probably never use this, but it's like a trophy. So that brings up a good question. Can you take a substance that is legal in Canada into the United States? And the answer is yes. It's actually not illegal in the United States to have prescription medication. It's illegal to dispense it and prescribe it if you're not a doctor or a pharmacist, or sell it. But you can just have it. You can be in possession of it. That is not including controlled substances, which is a different ballgame, and perhaps I'll explain it in a different video. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today I'm going to be trying a Dollar Tree medication. Another lovely day to review medications. I don't know if I'll be able to try this one, but I'll at least take a look at it. This is one of the more interesting products I've seen, typically because I just don't see it very often. So let's take a look at this. So this is menstrual pain relief, which is like Midol, okay? Now, initially I wondered, like, well, okay, how is this helpful to menstruation cramps? Or like, what is special about this than any other pain reliever or something like that? And whenever you look at the package, this is what's in it. Acetaminophen, which is Tylenol, so that's good for muscle-related pain, so that makes sense here. It's also good for fever, although not relevant for anybody who needs help with menstrual pain relief. Caffeine is a diuretic. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. So that makes sense when we think about people who take or drink lots of coffee. So this is the only over-the-counter. I think there actually may be one other over-the-counter diuretic, but this is the one that this product uses. And pyrilamine maleate. Now I had to look this up. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know what this was. It's an antihistamine. Okay, this is similar to any of those first-generation antihistamines. Why it only exists in this combination, I don't know. Why can't you just buy straight-up pyrilamine and take it and have allergy relief or go to sleep or whatever? No clue. I don't know. Medicine doesn't make sense sometimes. Okay, we got 15 caplets here. Is that a good deal? Yes, very good. Whenever you buy the brand name, this 15 caps would be like $7, and this is $1.25. So this is already a great deal. Now, is it effective or not? I don't know. Let's take a look. These are our boys at Value RX, and they're Shield Pharmaceuticals and Apagawag. So on the back here, you can see it very clearly says pain reliever, diuretic, and antihistamine for those 3. Now the directions I'm not even sure of. I've never had a reason to even look at this product myself personally, for obvious reasons. But it says 2 caplets with water every 6 hours as needed. Interesting. Now I'm not going to be able to try this, but I could if I wanted to, right? Acetaminophen treats pain. What if I had muscle pain? Caffeine is, an alertness aid, or it promotes diuresis. What if I needed those things? Pyrilamine is an antihistamine. What if I have allergies? I could take this if I had symptoms that matched all of those. Just because this says menstrual pain relief on it doesn't mean a guy couldn't take it. But I don't have symptoms that match all of those, so I'm not going to take this right now. And it says here it relieves cramps, bloating, fatigue, backache, and headache. Interesting. Yes, we got the little peel apart label. Love to see it. Love to see it. M7. What a beaut. What an absolutely beautiful specimen. Can you break this? Yep. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't. Holy criminy! Do they make these out of bricks? Oh my gosh! Alright, I got it. No, you can totally break these. There's nothing in there that matters as far as if the pill's intact or not. It's tough for me to draw a conclusion about the efficacy and, the value of this product. So I'd like to know from you guys, has anyone ever used this or something similar? And what was your experience like with it? The only thing, like the acetaminophen makes sense to me, right? Because cramps, like that would help, right? That seems logical to me. Caffeine, kinda. It's a diuretic, but mild at that. And I don't know what the antihistamine is doing in here. So I'm kind of befuddled. I'd like to know what you guys think about this. As far as price goes, you can't beat it. I mean, this is probably one of the best deals I've seen in my brief research. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today we're going to be taking a look at Dollar Tree medication from Canada. I'm so excited because I just got back from a trip to Canada, and I brought back a bunch of Canadian medications, and I'm excited to try one of them out today. I have a very exciting medication to try here, a Canada special, if you will. Oh yeah, here we go. Desloratadine. So this is available in the United States, but you have to have a prescription. It's sold under the brand name Clarinex, and I'm sure I've seen it here and there. I don't pay too much mind to it because it's kind of irrelevant, really. Here you can see the DIN, which I presume to be like the Canadian version of an NDC. It says here Option Plus, I guess that's the company. Desloratadine 5 milligram, non-drowsy. Yes, so this is an antihistamine. This is second generation, so this is similar to loratadine. And you can even tell, desloratadine and loratadine, they sound very similar. This is actually the active form of loratadine. Once you take loratadine, which is Claritin, it's transformed in your body into desloratadine. So a lot of people think, oh, well, this is the active form, so it must be better. Not really. We don't ever see that the active form being taken is really that much better. There's just no science behind that. This is pretty common, by the way. There's lots of medications where you can buy the inactive form and the body activates it, and you can also buy the active form as well. And it just really doesn't seem to matter. So this is similar. You're going to have the same warnings as any other antihistamine, any second generation. So it's for nasal congestion, stuffiness, itchy ears. Okay. Itchy palate. Interesting. Burning, swollen, itchy, watery, red eyes. So quality guarantee. This is by McKesson. McKesson's a very huge company here in America as well. Alright, we're in Montreal. Oui. I don't know anything about French or Montreal, so let's open this up. So this is interesting, actually. Oh, it even has the side effects here. Wow, I like this. Look at this. This is different from our American package insert. This is called a package insert, by the way. It has the symptom and what you should do. Wow, if you have seizures, stop taking. I like that. We should have something like this in America. I'll probably read this tonight before I go to bed. Inside package card. Not that exciting, really. Let's see what these pills look like. Has a little C, it looks like. So I do have some allergies today, so I'm gonna try this and see how much it helps. So it's been, about a half hour since I took the desloratadine, and it's working just as expected. There's nothing special about that chemical. It's very similar to loratadine. I don't know why we need a prescription for it in the United States. There's no real point to get that into detail with something like that because the difference is so minute. Any of the second generation antihistamines are going to be fine. I just tell people to pick the cheapest one and try that one first. So this one appears to be great. My eye, I don't know if you can tell. there's no redness in there at all, either of them. It doesn't seem to be watering as much either. So, this is a great chemical. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. But it's a little bit unneeded. We already have loratadine, so It's okay. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today I'm going to be trying a Dollar Tree medication. I'm so excited today because I saw something very special. Okay, it's not actually that special, but I found this. I haven't seen this in a while. So this is a pain relief medication I want to show you guys. What I have here today is probably one of the best products I've seen, and I haven't seen it in a while. It was like they were out of stock for a while. Ibuprofen 200 milligram. Now this is the Value RX version, and it's $1.25 for 30 tablets. That's a great deal. That's one of the best deals around. And I think now that I look at this, what apparently is happening is they're rebranding a lot of these meds to include this $1.25 on the packaging. So I think that's why there's been so many stock issues. Now, I'm a big fan of ibuprofen. It's great. It's a COX inhibitor. This is a standard for anybody, really anywhere. This is a first aid standard. 200 milligrams is the over-the-counter dose. If you get a prescription, it can be up to 800 milligrams. But what's important is the total daily dose, which I believe is, let me check here. I always forget this. So for over-the-counter, self-directed use, you don't want to exceed 6 tablets. That's 1,200 milligram per day. This, whenever it inhibits the COX enzyme, it creates this cascade that eventually stops or reduces inflammation, basically. So pain related to inflammation, which is most of the time the pain that somebody is going to feel whenever they want to reach for an over-the-counter med, is reduced by this. So this is one of my favorites here. It doesn't last super long, which I think is a good thing. You know, you can take a tablet, I believe 2 tablets actually, up every 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, it says 1 to 2 tablets may be used. Now, why I really like this product is that there's 30 of these in here. Now, compare that to what was used to be on the shelf at Dollar Tree. Ibuprofen 200 milligram, and they just had 10 of these stupid liquid gel things. The liquid gels are a scam. I would much rather you have 30 tablets for $1.25. So this is still in the expiration date. Value RX, Dollar Tree appears to work with them pretty often. Made in China. This is one of the best products I've seen in a while. Good value for the quantity. Now the package was actually broken, but I'm okay. Oh, this is our boys at Shield Pharmaceutical Corp. in Hapagaquag, New York. This package was actually like a little bit open, but I didn't care. It was the only one left. My Dollar Tree got a shipment in and they were flying off the shelves. Inside package is great. It has the little peel apart guy here with some additional information. I already told you the important stuff, just how to take it. So I actually do have some pain in my elbow, so I'm gonna try this out. As you can see, they're easy to swallow, very small, or small enough rather. And it says BI06, looks like it says. Now, if you get a prescription and you're under the supervision of a doctor, you can take up to 4 of these bad boys, but I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna play it safe. My elbow is a little bit hurting. I heard it in the gym the other day. The pill was small, easy to take. Let's see how this makes my elbow feel. Wow, it's been about an hour, and I definitely feel a lot of relief in my elbow. It was feeling a little bit tender, perhaps from working out too hard or something, but it definitely feels a lot better. That's one of my favorite products at Dollar Tree. I can't wait to make a favorites video, because for $1.25 you get 30 tablets. I mean, that's a great deal. One of my favorites. Highly, highly recommend. Big thumbs up. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today I'm going to be trying a Dollar Tree pregnancy test. Okay, the people have a right to know. I'm actually such an idiot. Dollar Tree pregnancy test. I can't believe I'm about to do this. So this is very quick pregnancy test. Easy to use, quick results, over 99% accurate. You get 1 test and results in 3 minutes. Looks good so far. Gotta love this product. Shout out to our boys on Grant Street in Akron. Love to see that. It is within the expiration date, and it was made in China. Here you can see the directions on the back. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just put 3 drops of urine in the one spot, and then what it does, it has this chromatography paper in there, and it pulls the liquid through, and then it tags to the dye if there's a match. A lot of people get sketched out because this is Dollar Tree and a pregnancy test sounds like something that you would want to spend lots of money on. That's actually not true. Pregnancy tests are not very sophisticated. So the way it works is there's a dye in there that tags to something called HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, which is abundant in women's urine whenever they're pregnant. It's released in the body. And whenever the dye detects that, it'll tag to it and then move across this paper, and then it'll show up on the next line there. Let's open this up and take a look inside. Wait, why is there markings on the inside of it? Are you supposed to open this up and read all this? Whatever. And you just have this nice little package here. Oh, wow. That's fancy. Isn't there a dropper in here? I thought there was a dropper. Yeah, here's one. So it's very simple. You just put 3 drops right here and then wait 3 minutes. You're supposed to like use the little dropper thing to put the drops on it, but I just peed on it, so we'll see how that works. No, I'm just kidding. I did it properly, but I'm waiting here in the bathroom for it. What if I actually am pregnant? What do you think my kid would look like? Got my test results back, and as you can see, negative. Wow, what a relief. Anyway, they work. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today we're going to be looking at the best medication for heartburn. Which one of these heartburn medications is the best? It's this one right here. And it has the best price point too. This is the best over-the-counter medication for heartburn. Famotidine 20 milligram acid reducer. So this is a histamine blocker, similar to like diphenhydramine, but this blocks called histamine receptor 2. Histamine receptor 2 is more involved with gastric acid production. So this is a good prevention and treatment of heartburn. Famotidine 20 milligram. I wanted to see how many you could take a day. I'm pretty sure it's 2. Do not use more than 2 tablets in 24 hours. Yeah, I was right. And that's pretty standard. I use this very frequently. I use this exact brand, this exact dose, and every once in a while I'll take 2 a day, but typically I only need 1. This is Equate. This is Walmart's off-brand or generic counterpart. Let's get in here and see this. Take a look at these pills. This is actually relevant. See their white circles? These are the white circles that you pull out of a 50 count bottle. Okay? I have no idea why. This is the only time I've ever seen this. If you buy the 200 count bottle, look, Famotidine 20, Equate, it's the same company and everything. The pills are completely different looking. Look, they're like an orangish square. I have no idea what could be the cause for that. That's the only time I've ever seen that. And the first time I noticed that, I thought I was going insane. But that's the way this has been for years and years and years at Walmart. Anyway, I do have some heartburn today, so I'm going to take this. It's been about 20 minutes and I feel completely better now. So I do want to mention that it does take about 20 to 30 minutes. If you need immediate relief, the best thing would be, some form of calcium carbonate or Tums or whatever. They sell a really good manufacturer at Dollar Tree. So that'll work instantly. I mean, I'm talking less than like 2 minutes, you know. But the reason why I like famotidine over omeprazole, for example, is famotadine's a little bit safer, but famotidine can be crushed, and sometimes that becomes an issue for people. Omeprazole and esomeprazole, they can be opened and sprinkled on applesauce, but that kind of gets confusing for people. So I just like famotidine as well because it's cheaper. So I think that's the best place to start. Not everyone's going to respond well to famotidine. Some people may respond well to omeprazole, but to start, that's where I would point you, famotidine. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and today we're going to make Dollar Tree medication taste better. Last time I reviewed this med, a lot of people were saying I should mix it with Sprite, and I think I know why. I think that's a really good idea. I'll explain here in a moment. First, we want to navigate the nighttime sleep aid right here. Next, you make your way over here. Before I even get into the medication, I wanted to take a moment to talk about why I think you guys kept saying Sprite. And I think the answer is right here. Sprite does not have caffeine in it. So if you are taking a sleeping medication, it would behoove you not to take it with caffeine because obviously the two things are working against each other there. So I think that's a really smart call, whoever suggested Sprite. I think there was a couple different people who suggested I mix it with Sprite. This is the Easy Night Sleep Aid from Dollar Tree. I've reviewed this several times. I've tasted it before. It's not the worst taste in the world, but what's important is the active ingredient here, if you can see it. And it does contain 10% alcohol. But look, it's 50 milligram per 30 ml. That's very important. So without further ado, let's get this opened. First thing you want to do is look at the inside label. And here you have the directions. So one dose is 30 ml, which is 50 milligram at bedtime if needed. It gives this appropriately labeled cup with 30 ml right here at that line. Now, when I pour 30 ml in here, it's important to note that 30 ml has 50 milligram of the active ingredient. It doesn't matter if I disperse this in more liquid, there's still 50 milligram of the active ingredient in the whole concoction. That's a very tough concept for a lot of people to understand. I have some ice in here to make it a little bit better tasting. A lot of people were saying I should put Jolly Ranchers in there. Okay, I do not recommend that. That is definitely a choking hazard for like no reason. I do, by the way, have my 5 milligram of melatonin, which is what I take pretty much every night. It's like midnight where I live, so can you take these together? Yes, absolutely. The important thing to remember here is that if you measure out the right quantity, it has the right milligram amount in it. You don't want to do more than that. You don't want to pour out more than what the label says. But once you have the amount poured out that is appropriate according to the label, you can mix it with other things. It's the same amount, it just is in more volume now. Overall, to me, I think the actual medicine itself, it doesn't taste the best, but it's still easier, I think, to just take the 30 ml shot and just get it done with. A lot of people, last time I reviewed this, kept saying it was lean. Okay, that is not lean. Lean, I'm guessing, is short for polyethylene glycol, which is like Miralax. That's a laxative. So that's completely different. Polyethylene glycol is different from the Easy Nighttime Sleep Aid that I got from Dollar Tree. It's the next morning and, you know, it helps a little bit. See, the thing is with a product like that is it makes you tired, it makes you drowsy, but it doesn't make you sleepy. I saw a physician on here talk about how the sleep is not very rewarding, it's not very satisfying, and he's 100% correct. It might be that little push you need to get into sleep, But for the most part, melatonin's the heavy hitter here. That's the one I recommend, and you have to take it consistently. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and I want to help you save money on your medications. So last month we saw exceptional growth in the channel. I think we got like 80,000 followers or something like that, which now makes the very exceptional goal of reaching 1 million followers very, very likely. In fact, we'll probably hit 250,000 this month. I'm so eternally grateful for everybody. This is just a dream come true, really. Additionally, the YouTube channel is taking off, and now would be a good time, if you haven't already, follow me on YouTube and Facebook. I'll put the links in here somewhere. Last month we started the Crush Cost discount card, which is my company, and it's helped lots of people save a ton of money so far. This month on the website crushcost.com, I'll be offering free consultation for anyone who wants me or one of my associates, which is just me right now, to take a look at your medications and see if I can make them cheaper. You can head to crushcost.com and then navigate here to consultation and just fill out the form. A lot of people have been very interested in my ASMR content, so I made an ASMR TikTok called Farm SMR. Follow me there. It's kind of been a little bit shaky getting that off the ground right now. I don't really know why, but eventually I'm sure it'll be a much more prominent channel. And one of the most exciting things is I will be going to Canada this month. So the TikToks and the YouTube videos about Canada will be dropping later this month. I'm going to go there and try some of their over-the-counter medications and hopefully talk to some of their pharmacy staff if I can find anyone. And I'll also be going to Canadian Costco. I'm so excited for this trip. All the support you guys have given me so far is amazing, and I plan on using this to do good. So remember, crushcost.com has the free discount card and the consultation service this month. If you guys want to check that out, I'd be happy to help, and you'd be helping me a lot by letting me help you.